when there is no challenge, everybody is a leader. Where is a difficulty or challenge, some will come through.
Your Highness, very nice to meet you. Thank you very much indeed for seeing us.
Welcome to Dubai. This is my grandfather's house, where my father and mother and us lived here. No electricity at that time when I was born, only these lights, you see?
Oh, the lanterns.
Lamp things. And no water. And this is also my grandfather. And that's my grandfather. Zimbabwe,
Yes.
lovely country.
Did you have people just knocking on the door and saying, I've got a problem with my house,
Yeah.
can you help me?
Yes, but they don't knock on the door. The ruler will be sitting here.
So what, the ruler would just sit outside waiting?
Yes, by that one, and his people will be here. So anybody coming to see the ruler will sit next to him and say,
And say that I need to have this done or I need to have that done?
Yeah. And John, I remember as a child trying to climb this, I couldn't. So yeah, and this is my playground.
And so you're going to drive me out into the desert now?
Yeah, and I am not very good driver. No, very good driver, don't worry.
Your Highness, I just want to ask you, because we're going past the fabulous skyline
Yeah.
that it is Dubai. I just kind of, was that a vision? Did you have a feeling that when you were a child growing up that one day, Dubai would look like this, it would be cosmopolitan, it would be all these things?
I will tell you, John. I was lucky enough. I traveled with my father to Europe, England, and always my dream saying, roads, they have roads and they have building and, flags. And to me, that was my dream. Will we have that here, when this is my childhood? Between the Emirates, there was no road.
And if the people are unhappy, how do you know? How do they tell you that they're unhappy?
They will tell me. They tell me, and...
But is there a
for example, this telephone, from 10 years ago to now, I haven't changed it. And everybody knows. The whole country knows my number.
Ordinary people, Emirati, knows your phone number and will ring you up.
Yeah, I have two numbers. One is private and one for the public. And Reem knows this.
So do you like Twitter?
Yeah.
2.4 million followers, I see.
Ah, yes. Because I like, to tell them what's happening and not listen to wait for them to say, just tell him what's happening, and they are good about it. They follow you and why I'm doing this, and so people can understand.
Your Highness, you've just won Expo 2020. When we drove out here, we saw all the cranes busy building. Is Dubai back?
Well, we are very happy that we won the Expo 2020 and 116 countries voted for us, and this is, to me, is a great, all these countries to believe in UAE and Dubai. That's the message I got. But now we have to do something to make it even better for these people who voted for us, and to make Expo an excellent Expo.
I mean, it was only 5-6 years ago that people were saying Dubai was finished. There was an economic crisis.
And yes, I mean, some papers said that, but it is our mistake. We did not answer. We did not say anything. But when the crisis, I was, it's a challenge, and I know we'll overcome it. So therefore, I was happy with my life going on, and the people say, why, how is he? Because I know Dubai is not finished, and Dubai is back, because it is Dubai and UAE.
But there must have been a moment where you thought, this is really scary.
No, I think this is a challenge, and I don't get scared from challenges. we face challenges and try to sort them out.
So is the problem over? Are all the debts paid off?
Yeah, the other day in the news, the palm company is going to pay a year ahead. So everything is, settled.
Why do you think you made that? Why did you get into this mess? Why did the crisis come about? There must be things you've learnt about it.
Of course we learn. We learn every day, from this. But it is not us. We are a part of this world, and this crisis, or I call it challenge, is hit the world. But we.
Do you not like the word crisis?
No, it's challenge, and we are in Arabian Peninsula. Every day is a challenge for us. Every day we have to face, challenge for the water, challenge to something to eat, and every day challenge. So we take it as a challenge. When there is no challenge, everybody is a leader. Where is the difficulty or challenge, some will come through. And that's just a test for us to know.
I mean, the latest indications are saying, some people are saying that property prices are rising very sharply again, rental prices are going up very, very fast. Are you not worried that another bubble is being inflated over Dubai that could burst again?
A bubble will fly and not burst, because we put a law now, you cannot raise the rent more than percentage. So that will help to stop everybody. I know Expo is coming and people will try to, but we put a law and committee that they don't raise the renting high.
Just as a matter of interest, the Arab Spring, did that turn out to be economic good news for Dubai? Because, investors who may have been putting their money into Syria or Egypt or Bahrain or Libya were thinking, I'll put my money into Dubai instead.
I was asked this question when we had the government meeting, 30 country government meeting, and one lady asked me, did you benefit from the Arab Spring? And I was honest with her. At that time, the number was with me, yes, there is $30 billion came. But I told her, but remember, if the Arab Spring didn't happen, there will be 60 billion.
Did you see the Arab Spring coming?
Yes, and I said this when I visited, I spoke in the Gulf University in Bahrain in 2004. And I said to the leaders of the Arab, change or you will be changed. I said that your people will look away from you or try to do that. And because I don't know the future, but there is an indication, so you can, feel that is coming. You cannot lie for your nation 40 years and you think they'll still believe you. With this quick communication now.
Well, let me ask you about some of the specifics about some of the countries. We've got Geneva 2 taking place later on this month, and I think that Dubai will be represented, and you will be there. Can President Assad stay in power?
Well, somebody asked me about Syria and this, and I said, Assad will take a long time. But, if you kill your people, you cannot stay. I hope there will be a solution peacefully that a new elected government will come.
So, because he has killed his people, he will go eventually?
Eventually he will go, yes.
If you were to invite me back here in 20 years' time and, we're still here,
living,
still living, how will Dubai be different then? What is your vision for the future? We can see Dubai today.
Okay, I will answer that, but before I answer that, I want to say something. I'm not doing this for the BBC World. Also, I'm saying to myself, to put my view to the viewers and to say Dubai is back, and to say the whole world, we are here and Dubai loves you back. But if you say now, 20 years from now, if we still living, I cannot see what we are driving. My vision is to Dubai to be number one and happiest nation, all that way. You know, we want to be number one.
Your Highness, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure, pleasure.